one thing I want to do is clear these guys out because there's no allies, there's no anything we need to worry about. We just take one at a time and then we'll be good to go. So, but I mean, by the time that's done, it's going to be 5-6 turns from now anyways, maybe more. We'll have money and time to hire another army to help clean that up, I think. So, should be okay there. Let's get back to building this army. So we want to get grave guards. Only one unit of grave guards. That's not good. We can only get a baleful. There's no unholy lodestone here, but that's still better than not having one. Get our dogs, some knights. So 4 more. Why don't we take 1 more skeleton? I don't want to get too many harassment units, but it might not be a bad idea. So black coach and Vargheists, and then we'll have room for 1 more, which would be our siege attacker. But then well, yeah, maybe not. We can get more zombies down here too. We need to pad this out with more zombies. And we also need more Graveguard. They might have Graveguard down here, so let's not spend too much money on stuff that we're just going to throw away. Yeah, I guess these skeletons are fine. They're not that expensive. So if we end up tossing them, it's not a big deal. So there we go. We are 18 grand. We only have... we're negative 13, so we got to be pretty careful here not to go bankrupt. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is necessary because I don't know how either of these settlements survive. So Paravon can handle a siege. That's not a big deal. This guy will probably go to Massive or Call, or maybe not. Yeah, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he actually comes down here to attack. But this for sure is going to attack. And this little garrison, I don't think can handle it. So, but anyways, I think that's it for the turn. So that's turn 18. Let's do our recap. Turn 18 with 103 settlements. We're at 18,000 in the bank and negative 13.6. So financially, we're doing okay because a lot of that money actually went into buildings. So we'll come out ahead economically. We just need to keep sacking stuff so that we can keep putting money back into the good buildings in the middle. So should be okay. We might get attacked. Well, for sure, we'll put items on. Say like this guy will probably get attacked somewhere over here. Vlad's gonna get attacked. If he may not have movement range actually, but he'll probably get attacked. So yeah, let me throw some items on some of these, and then we'll see on the end turn battles. Getting attacked by Khorne here. Challengers of Khorne. That was a pretty obvious one. So I put a Mortis engine here. Because we don't have any heal. We don't have any passive heal, and I have a feeling like this is going to be a very grindy one. Don't think he has too many nukes. It's mostly melee guy. I don't know. Does he do damage? I don't know. We'll have to try and take him out somewhat quickly if we can. Let's get some armor piercing in our front line. And they should be able to do some decent work. Yeah, I think with the garrison and this, we have a lot of units here. We should be able to absorb what they have. I'm hoping. Assuming that this guy doesn't just come out and destroy everything we have. I don't really understand what all of his spells do, so we'll see. This one seems a little scary. Explosion, he can use it every 2 minutes. So we'll probably have to take him out. But anyways, let's get in there. So we're going with a very thick stack. I thought about maybe just throwing these guys out front, but no, we might need them. I don't know how well these guys are going to fight against us, to be fair. So I am going to use the bats. Let's just go harass him and see if we can get him to cast spell or something. Just maybe. We're trying to catch him. Holy crap, he's fast. Yeah, he's going right for guy. No, he's not. All right, so he did not cast anything. Put the debuff on him, and we'll start to hit him with everything we got. Chasing our dogs. I guess I should have kept them. Yeah, I should have kept them in the circle, or just hidden in the woods. I guess I'll get these guys out, and then the garrison dogs will end up dead. That's fine.
Mortis engine.
Get the Mortis engine up here a little bit.
Now.
Doing against him. We've hit him a couple times. He does not appear to have a heal. Let's go ahead and Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, he does get to use that. That did a lot of damage. No kills, but a lot of damage. I think, well, he's got a couple kills. But yeah, we should be able to heal through a lot of it. We do need to dump as much attention into him as we can, though. So let's start spirit leeching him down. I think these guys usually have pretty good spell resistance, right? 30%. Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's decent. Let's get the Mortis engine up to the front so we can get our aura. Did they killed our wolves, didn't they? Yep, they killed all of our wolves. Now if we can get these bats in here to hit our ball, that would help. We gotta keep an eye out for healing. We don't want to heal too much because we need to preserve as many troops as we can. Here we go, another debuff. More winds magic and another nuke on our ball. So we'll keep hitting him. He hasn't really taken our shield out, so I don't know if he's just ignoring us. But yeah, he's down below 4K now. That's good. Nice. We've got our corruption reliquary getting some damage out. Everybody's getting hit by that. So he's getting some damage in. He's got 12,000 damage because of his aura. So stack that up. There you go. We finally got hit. Starting to take a little bit of damage on our lord. Oh man. Yeah, this is a little sketchy. Okay, I'm just gonna keep hitting him with the spells. I know it's not doing a ton of damage, but we have to get him out because he's gonna do that nuke again. Yep, there it is. I knew it was coming soon. How much did that give him? 75,000 damage. Yep. Not too shocked at that. Okay, we need to get in there and just keep hitting him. He's kind of low, actually, but so are a lot of our units. Don't really care about these guys. I do care about these guys, though. Yeah, I don't want to lose our army here. Okay, we're starting to crumble. That's not good at all. What about him? Yeah, he's taking a bit of damage. They're about half strength now, so it's fairly even. Okay, let's debuff. Let's get the nuke on him. I think we need to just spend our winds of magic to nuke, so we'll save it up. Yeah, this is only... We don't have many points into this, so it's very expensive to cast. He's so close to being dead. Come on, man. He's down to below 2k. He's going to do his nuke again. Damn, dude. That does so much damage. It, like, kills the whole line. Yeah, we're going to start losing our line here, it looks like. But he's about to go down, too. So I think we'll get him before he gets a second nuke off. Or another one. Yeah. Less than 1,000 hit points. Come on, hold, boys. Hold. A lot of people are crumbling, unfortunately. But once we get rid of him, I think that solves a lot of our problems. Yep, there he goes. He's shattered. 10 seconds. Just delay him. Nice, we got it. Now we need 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Be in range, please. Yep, he's going to die. We got it. Now, are we going to lose anybody? Is he going to die? 130, 105, 70, 40, 25. He better die. There we go. Okay, we got him. Are we going to lose a bunch of units if we don't back out now? Yep, let's just back out. I don't want to lose my whole army. So we lost the dogs only, and we will get replenishment on this, and we should get a pretty healthy corpse pile, and then maybe get a siege attacker out of it. So that was pretty good. We didn't completely eliminate the army, unfortunately. But really, if you look at who did the damage, it's literally just this guy. Nobody else really did much. And then our Mortis engine was 75,000 damage. So that is a very good unit to have. And I think we could take replenishment, but... Oh, nice. We got our dogs back. Okay, so we don't have to rehire them or re-raise them. I think it's probably best we take the money because we're pretty low right now. There we go. He might actually come back. Yeah, he did, but he didn't have movement speed to actually attack us. So good. That was a good fight. We're getting attacked again by the Disciples of Ma. This is down in the south in the valley area. We just took Angazar and he's attacking. Not much of a garrison left here, but I don't think we need too much anyways. I think we just set up maybe in some trees. Oh boy, they have all the trees. We might be able to get this patch back here, though. Sometimes that's still available. It's a lot of big units. This is going to be a tough fight, I think. Maybe not a tough fight, but probably a long fight. We do have Isabella, so she can snipe these guys. And I think we'll be alright. So here's what we're doing. Oh, we don't have much Winds of Magic, do we? We don't have much to lose either, so we might as well go for it. No, we just lost. We had none, and now we have even less. Let's get this guy into the woods. These dogs are going to be roaming around, although maybe not, actually. Maybe we need to keep them here, because they're going to get caught. Yeah, let's just put them in. We'll mix them in here. Okay, these guys. I spread out the garrison just to distract and delay them a little bit, maybe. And what can we do here? They don't have any range, so they have no way of getting at us and harassing. So why don't we hit the Lord here? We'll hit him with Fireball. And then we'll hit him with Spirit Leech. And I think we'll save our Winds of Magic, though. Let's not use any Winds of Magic to take these guys out. I feel like we can probably do okay without it. These guys are going to chase. Perfect. So now they're just kind of wasting time. I'm going to get these guys running all over the map. Try to get them distracted. We're back at the map, so we're good there. I do want to dive bomb and try and pick some people off here, but we got to be super careful. These guys will just surround, so yeah, I'll keep picking at him. Oh, he must have a regen, because yep, he sure does, doesn't he? Either he has a regen or somebody has a heal, because we definitely hit him. Try it again, see what happens. Right, they're kind of separated. Yeah, he doesn't have a regen. Somebody must have some kind of heal that they cast on him. Let's get Isabella to dive bomb this guy a couple times. Yeah, he's not really charging us. Just cycle charge until they do that, and then we'll back off. You know what we could do also is debuff his attack. So we'll stand right over top of him. We'll get that Helm of the Dominator on him. There we go. Yeah, he took a hit instantly. We could also boost Isabella for 4, but I don't think I want to do that. Let's just conserve our Winds of Magic. He's already half dead. Get a Fireball, stop him from regenning or whatever it was he was doing. Yep, he's done. So that's a good start. I'm going to run him down. Right, there he goes. He's dead. We got him. There's one more. I got to figure out where he went. There he is. All right, so we'll go harass this guy next. Maybe he had the heal. I don't know. Oh, you know what? He might have had an item. I forgot to check his items. Maybe he had a healing item or something. So anyways, let me work on this. We'll come back when we get him kind of low. I don't think too much to look at. Once the fight kicks off, then we'll come back. So they're on a crusade looking for hidden units, but I guess they forgot where they spotted us last time. So we're going to pick off a few units on the outskirts, especially these big ones if we can. And then I'm sure they'll find us, and then we'll come back and fight. Right, I think they know where we are. They're heading right for us. So we'll get our Necromancer back there at some point so he can get his heals and stuff. Oh, yeah, they're going to try and dogpile us, so let's get back. Yeah, Isabella just shreds these guys. No problem at all. This guy, not so much, but that's okay. We'll keep him back here so he can provide his passive heal. And then we'll use Isabella to clean the rest of these guys out. 85 melee defense. She should be able to handle most of what they throw at us. Melee attack's kind of low, but I could just use our buff, and then she'll start cutting through them pretty fast. And as they come up, we are going to use a lot of zombie spawns just to distract them. Yeah, she's already cleared one out. That guy's going to run soon, and then she can run him down. I'd rather not route the entire army. I'd rather run down a unit to 0. Yeah, there we go. Get him to 0. Hopefully they don't run off the map. Yeah, he's kind of running off the map. So we'll deal with that. What else do we have to worry about? This line should be perfectly fine. Get some units just to pad the front lines, and then we should be fine. So we need to get down to 2 units if we want to take them to 0. Why? I don't understand why she does this. Like the flying units do this all the time. They follow at a very close range, but then they don't hit. There you go. Yeah, it's too late, I think. They're already at the edge of the map. It's down to 5, maybe. Come on, dude. No. It's going to be stuck at like 4. Yep, 4. Okay, get back so we can help. Don't really need a heal too much yet, other than maybe the dogs. The dogs are getting chewed up. Yeah, they usually do not do well in blobs because they stick out so much. They're pretty low morale, actually. I think they're going to flee. I think they're going to flee soon. Yeah, a lot of these guys are fleeing. Let's get that solo. I don't want to have to fight him again next turn, so we'll take him out at least. But yeah, I think we're pretty good. I'm going to cut this. We got the win. I'm trying to chase these guys down, but she's just not wanting to hit them. It's taking her a really long time. This one's going to get out with like 4 as well, I think. Maybe? Oh, he doesn't want to go to the edge. Nice. They're going to make it easy for us. Yep, so he's dead now. That unit's fully dead. Should be able to run down 1 or 2 more, maybe if we're lucky. But yeah, let me finish this off. We did actually run a couple of them down to 0. Literally just these 3, maybe not even that one, I don't know. At least 2. That's so bad, man. That's so bad. These guys are definitely a pain in the butt to fight. But on the bright side, they don't really do any damage, so I'm fine with it. It's just free money for us and maybe some items. So we killed... Yeah, we did kill the 3 and the 2 single units. Yeah, it's fine. We get money out of it at least. So we got like 2,200. Guess who's back? They hired a lord, a level 1, and then sent them back in, and they brought their buddies in. So a few more people we have to fight this time. We're just going to do the same thing. I can't imagine this being too interesting to watch, so I'm going to cut. We won the battle, but did not really kill that much. At least not the ogres. So we got the lord, 2 units of ogres, and then some of the noblars. And then down here, I don't know what this was, the riders. Okay, so cav, archers, and then again, did not kill these things because they're just too fast. And then this guy we got out. So we got rid of the lords, at least. And we'll take another 2,400. 2,600. 2,400. We might need to take some replenishment at some point. I don't think we're going to get attacked here again, though. We should be alright. So let's just take the money. And then hopefully this guy attacked twice, so we should be able to run him down. I don't think he has much movement speed left. There goes the Skaven. They setting up for double attack, or are they trying to run by? What is he doing? Interesting. So they did not attack. I guess we have too strong of an army. We'll try to pick them off if we can then. This lady wants a piece. And I thought this might happen. This is a little bit scarier of an army, so they've got some big units that are going to be difficult to take out with spells. We might have to man up, but we'll see. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, actually. One of the issues is we don't have spells that do a lot of damage to bigger units. Like, we don't have a nuke, we don't have Spirit Leech, so I don't know. Probably don't need to cover too much of this battle, because we're literally just going to be running around and hiding from them and trying to pick off units. So let's maybe get some of these smaller units. We can try and hit them with some spells. Get these guys to group up a little bit. Oh wow, they're going right for Vlad. They don't know where he is, but they do happen to know where he is, or they just got lucky. No, yeah, they might still spot him. Yep, they spotted him. Okay, we gotta fight these things off. Get out. All right, well, there you go. So we're gonna get pushed around by these things. We could try to nuke. It's just, it doesn't do much. Does a little bit more damage to big units. Yeah, this is not good, actually. And the sad thing is Vlad actually does a lot of damage. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's go ahead and nuke that whole wave, see if it helps.
We are immortal.
Yeah, it moves the needle a little bit, but not really that much for the majority of their army. Okay, what about this thing? I've already tried it before and it just doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Well, at best, we can take out the range units and some of the smaller units. And then Vlad just has to deal with taking out the big ones. So hopefully we can have him hit these guys. Maybe focus on one thing at a time, like a giant or something. I don't know. On the bright side, they are very grouped up right now. So the spells are going to do a decent amount to the small units. Yeah, pretty good damage. Why don't we go put some work in on this enemy lord? We can just hit him and back up. If we can take him out, we'll cause them some decent morale damage. We gotta back out. Let's get another overcast. See, I mean, it's hitting a lot of units. Even though it doesn't do a lot of damage to the big units, it will eventually chip them down if we hit them enough times. But we're chipping him down. We just have to watch out for a healing cap on Vlad. That's the only thing that I'm a little concerned with. But it looks like a lot of their units are routing, so we're doing okay. Get rid of this guy soon. Keep buffs going as well. Yeah, this guy's gonna go down pretty quick. We're definitely stronger than him in melee. They're starting to regroup now. Yeah, dang, man. Alright, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. So he should be down in maybe 2 more hits. We have Winds of Magic and everything ready, so if they group up again, we'll hit him with it. Go on this guy again. Here we go. Poke him. Here we go. It's not moving. Let's poke him again. There we go. Yep, one more hit. He's dead. He's dead. Dead. Got it. That means we can start working on some of these other units that are kind of low. I'm going to overcast here just because I hate chasing these guys down. Alright, let's start working on these guys next. Yeah, that's going to eliminate the range. So we don't have to worry about that or get them pretty low. Now we got to start working on some of these big units. So 2 giants, a bunch of trolls, a bunch of chariots. They will get army loss pretty soon, actually. 20 seconds, we'll do another overcast of our vortex, and that should hit a lot of these units, the smaller ones. Right, can we start focusing on that troll? That should be an easy hit, I think. 5 seconds. Now they keep going in and out. Okay, can we pick on the chariots? Oh, wow. Okay. We got hit once by the troll and it chunked through our shield and a big chunk of our health. So let's not do that again. Keep hitting that troll if we can. Actually, can we get some of our fireballs off? So Vlad's still looking pretty healthy. No healing cap yet. We do have actually some summons. Why don't we do that? Let's get some skeletons here. They should help distract. If nothing else, they'll buy us a little bit of breathing room. And then this lady's getting in trouble again. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that seems to be working pretty well. So that'll give Vlad plenty of breathing room. We may not necessarily need to get skeletons. They cost a little bit more. I think if we at least get zombies would maybe even be better because they have more hit points. Let's do that. Let's just flood the area with zombies. And we'll start poking at these. These guys don't have regen, so if we take them out, they're done. Whereas these other units, these trolls, they can come back. Right, we're trying to pick off weak units on the outside. So like these trolls. Oh man. Alright, let's get a vortex on the outside here. It's not going to hit too many of our zombies. So that should be fine. And then we'll resummon another group once that's done. Can we get a little extra damage on these ice trolls? Because they're... No, not really. We could run these guys off, actually. Let's get a miasma, and then we'll go over and provide the leadership malice. Yep, they're going to run. There we go. Got them. And they're shattered. So they won't be coming back. These chariots are pretty low as well. We are hitting our healing cap. Oh, crap. Okay, why don't we back out? We might be able to back out now. Yeah, let's back out. Buy us a little bit of breathing room. And then get out, please. Get out, please. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck, please. What are you doing, bro? Get out. Dude, what the hell is that, man? Every time you try to go near something big, you just completely get stuck, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, I can't move anywhere. Like, why is this in the map if I can't move to it? Stupid. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight again, which I really don't want to do right now. I would like to harass with the lady that's got the shield. That's not going to be an option. But let's get some summons to provide a little bit of distraction. And then we need to go after some of the big units that we can get out pretty quickly. These guys should go. Yeah, just hit them a little bit. Start hit the Norse controls. Please tell me I'm not stuck again. This freaking game, man. Get out. Okay, can't use that because it's going to hit all of our zombies. Let's get another zombie on top. Okay, this troll... Yeah, this Norse control is very low. We need to take him out. Yep, there they go. Alright, we need to chase him off, so let's break free with our vampire and make sure that they are gone. All the way gone. Vlad is... He's getting hit by this Norscan giant. So we're just going to flood the area with zombies. This is the last hurrah. Just flood, flood, flood. What are we doing here? Yep, these guys are going to go down, so that's perfect. There's at least one big unit gone. 6 or 7 more to go with no health left, so it's not looking too good, to be honest. But we might be able to pull something out if we get morale loss or army loss. Let's get a fireball on these guys, see if that helps. Where are they at? 2 out of 16. We need to keep going until they're at 1 out of 16. Fully dead. Let's go back and help. More zombies. Debuffs. Can we hit the chariots? They're pretty weak as well. I'm going to dive bomb it with Our Lady as well. And then is there anything... Yeah, like this we can hit with the miasma. It's pretty low. So if we just put a little bit more damage in, it might cause them to flee. These chariots are really low, man. 3 out of 4, but no health. Yep, there we go. There's one fleeing. Let's back out so we can go after it. It's the ice trolls. So that one we don't want out. Alright, last set of zombies. That's all we got. That's all we got. It has to survive. It has to last. We still have a lot of winds of magic, so why don't we boost our melee skills and target just the weak units. Did we? No, we didn't take them out all the way. 6 out of 16. We got to go lower. Same thing with the chariots. You know what? The chariots might provide more value because... Oh, the army loss? Yeah, we got it. Okay. So we survived it. Not ideal, but we survived it. Can we kill these giants? Because that would be really not fun to fight against again. Same thing with the chariots. That's why we want to chase these. The trolls, not that big of a deal. Yeah, we want to get these giants first. So let's target them. And then Vlad, we can just do the speed boost. And our vampire, we can... Yeah, we'll start slowing this one down so we have more time. We'll save our winds of magic for that, for the slow. Yeah, this one's almost down. One more hit. There we go. Vlad got him. Meet him over here. Okay, that was huge. So we're going to catch the giants, I mean. We got the Lord, and we got a couple units of the trolls. So if we get attacked again, it's not really a big deal. This is not going to be hard to deal with. If we can actually kill it. What's going on here? Why are we not hitting? Let's get her out. She seems to be screwing things up. Let's let Vlad do it. And then she can go chase something else. Yeah, she should have no problem running them down. So I'll slow these guys down, and then hopefully it's enough to get them before the edge of the map. That'll be another unit down. Yeah, actually 5 out of 16. We might do that one. Giant is dead. One more hit is dead. Got it. And they're dead. Yep. 1 out of 16. They're dead. Whoa, man. That was a little scary. And I kind of knew going into it that this was going to be a potential where we just get spotted instantly because they're going to spread out. And then some of the big units, it just, we don't... Yeah. One person versus all that. That's basically what Vlad was doing. But yeah, good fight. We'll take the money. We basically killed everything. They have Norscan ice trolls, 2 of them, and 1 set of chariots, and 1 regular troll. Everything else is trash. There we go. That's going to pay us 4 grand. Let's see if he fights again. I don't think so, though. Yeah, he's going to retreat. We'll kill him in the next turn. I was wondering when this was going to happen. So once our garrison gets weak enough, they do attack. It's a rebellion. This is going to be very easy for us to deal with. Definitely not that interesting to watch, though. We just basically get some towers and blast them. So let's get in there and fight it. So we're going to take position in this area because there's 2 towers here and 1 tower back here, all that should be able to get shots in. So essentially these guys need to hold and keep them out of the box so that they don't force their way in and capture it and then kill all the towers. And then we just hold out long enough for the towers to kill everything. So that's essentially what we'll do. We'll come back when they get here. There you go. They're starting to come in. You can see already 1 shot killed 12 of them. So... and we should be able to run these guys out on both sides, and we'll get a free kill there. But the rest of it, they're going to run into our line, and then, like I said, we just shoot them with towers, and then that's pretty much it. Easy win. So you can see here, they bunch up pretty badly, and then the tower just completely shreds them all. So we can even target. Make sure we're hitting the right ones, preferably not our own units. Yeah, there you go. So just taking big chunks out of them. There we go. Got the victory. They're going to run out. We just need to make sure we can run down most of their units, which we shouldn't have any issues. The biggest issue is going to be the Lord, but I think if we target him with the Crypt Ghouls, they'll provide us slow. The Bats, the Wolves can screw through most everybody else, I think. And there you go. We took him down to 0, so we don't have to fight him. So that's that rebellion dealt with. Starting off turn 19, you can see we're basically out of money. I went ahead and built a bunch of buildings, so we'll try to spend this turn building our funds back up so that we can do it again next turn. But yeah, we're getting pretty low. So we'll start off here in the northeast. I know I was usually doing it down here, but they're so separate now. I think it's easier to do it like this, clockwise, and everything's kind of connected. So we'll go northeast first. This is Temple of Himcult. These guys attacked us last turn. We won, and now we got to fight him again. So what we want to do is attack this and then move south. Probably skip this. Maybe we'll hire another lord right here to go settle that, because I don't want to waste a turn doing that. I think that's not a good use of our resources. Let's attack him, get this done with first, and then we'll come back and talk about how we'll handle next turn. We got an easy win there. Let's see. We could take some replenishment, but 860 is kind of a lot. I don't think we're going to replenish where we're moving. I think we need to turn, so I might... we need the money, though. Yeah, we're super broke. So that guy's wiped out. Yeah, see, we're going to take attrition everywhere in here. So tribe slaughter would be the next logical choice. Well, no, yeah, I guess because this guy can go this way, we'll come down here with this army, and then that'll be both lanes covered. That means, I don't know, yeah, I see we can't get it. We're not going to be able to make it in enough turns, so I wonder, does it make sense to go on water? And then we can just pop back up there? And we wouldn't be taking attrition on the water. So if we go anywhere on here, we take attrition, but what if we just go right on the edge, like right here? Yep, we take attrition still. Okay, well. But at least we're going to get there in 1 turn instead of having to do 2 turns going through the woods. So I think that's fair. Hopefully they don't have a big army here, because we are going to need to regen. We could actually, yeah, we could combine some of these. So that'll recharge most of those. We can replenish that. Make sure we get our item that makes it cheaper. Yeah, and I guess we could do the same here. Just dump him and spend a little bit. So we basically repair through a different method. So there we go. Everybody's full now except for the dogs. And this guy right to the north is going to move here. I don't think we can get that in 2 turns. I think we'll be lucky if we do. Well, actually, no. Well, so we need about this much distance. So we would have to end right around here. We're going to end right there. So I don't think we can make it. Probably better. If we already know we're not going to make it, then we're better off just going in channel stance. So at least we'll get some wins and magic. And then when we get over here, we can force march everywhere. So this is going to be 2 turns. This will be 1 turn. This one we can get with this bigger army. This one will go to Fort Dvarslav. And then we'll hire somebody to come back and pick this up. Do have some temporary ones right here. We'll just use one of these. Yeah, it's going to take him 2 turns. All right, move in a little further to the west. We're going to attack with Vlad. We'll try and take all this stuff on the outside here. So this is our next target. Also, yeah, I don't think we have room to sack and loot it, but we can definitely take this. We'll take this fight. That'll pull the garrison. We'll wipe them out, and then we'll fight them again and take the settlement. So we got the win. Didn't wipe everybody out, but that's kind of what we want to do. We want to fight these guys separately so we can get more money, more items. 70 magic. Wow. So we're not going to get anything for that. I guess we'll take the XP and an item. Yep, I'm definitely happy with that. Let's go ahead and fight this. So this is going to put us at how much movement? 29. All right. That's kind of at the limit of what you can do and to sack and still get it. So I don't know if we're going to be able to sack this.
No.
Got the win and wiped out just about everybody. It's 4 grand to sack and 2 grand to loot and occupy. 29. But yeah, sack it, and I was gonna say 20. Usually it's like 25 or something that is what you need. So we got it.
Lord of the night, I am Vlad.
Moving a little bit to the west and slightly south, we're gonna go after Bay of Blades. So we need these 2 armies to participate, but I want this one to attack, sack, and move. Can I attack it from up here though? Ideally, when you sack it, they'll go perpendicular outward, or I guess radially outward. So like from right here, they would go back this way. I want him to go this way when he retreats back. So is there a way to get him to do that? Maybe we can come over here or something, do something funky. Yeah, see, he's gonna go backwards. There may not be anything I can do about it though. Go here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter.
My bloodline calls.
So let's just get up there, make sure both armies are part of the fight, and then we'll get in there. So pretty straightforward fight. Let me do this offline real quick. We'll take the settlement. And we need to sack it. It's going to push us back. Oh, no, it didn't. Interesting. And we got a Trickster's Helm. Those are the ones we've been trying to collect anyways. So we want this guy to capture. Okay, so we got to do it again. But that's fine. Yeah, we'll fight this one in person, and then we'll just occupy it next time. So we'll occupy the settlement with this army. And then they'll be able to recover over the in turn. And let's just get some zombies to fill out that army, and then these guys can force march. And then we'll be able to attack next turn.
So be it.
Yep, Sorrel encampment. Wait a second. How far can this guy go? It's 2. We could probably force march up here and participate. Yeah, so we'll get this guy into a second fight next turn. And then we'll take these 2, no problem. Send 1 to take Doomkeep, 1 to send Forbidden Citadel, and then we should be good. Now it looks like there was a big fight here. So there might be some good units up there. You know what? No, not right here. It's going to be Forbidden Citadel. Yeah, so we'll check it when we get up there. But maybe what we'll do is we'll attack and sack this one, and then attack and sack this one. And we'll let this army go that way because they don't have any siege attacker. So there might be a chance that we can get one. Yep, I think that'll be the game plan then. And this is our first army to reach uncanny presence. I actually don't even know what that word is. Prescience? Prescience? Anyways, we got upkeep reduction, campaign movement range, all the good stuff. So that is a very nice one to have. So that puts us at like 140? 190. What in the world? Oh, it's because we're force march. Yeah, I think without that, it's probably 140. I think it adds 50 to force march. Yeah, plus 50. So 140 is still pretty good. And we want to go as close to this as we can. Like I said, we'll sack that and then hopefully have enough movement range to go sack and take this. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's force march up here. We'll try to attack Doomkeep with this guy. Gonna take him a couple more turns to get there. And then I think we'll open the war against World Walkers against these guys, Greyling Moot. This place isn't really worth much, so it's not that big of a deal if we don't sack it. They are at war with Winter Tooth, which we're already at war with, so we can't get paid from them. We just got to declare war. So let's go do that. We are now at war with World Walkers, and then we'll put some items on and take the settlement. So a little further west, we're going to attack Citadel of Vlad with the Strigoi. We've got an army right here that we need to take out as well. So we'll attack with the Necrolord, wipe that out, and then come up here and take Onquata. So hopefully we take out 2 armies, 2 settlement. Yeah, there's technically an army right there and an army right there. So 3 armies, 2 settlements. Let me throw some items on. Let's go ahead and attack. Yeah, decisive. We could auto-resolve it, but not for medium losses. Another easy win. This one, we're very close to the settlement, so we shouldn't have any issues sacking it. So 2,300. And there we go. Okay, next, let's go ahead and fight these guys.
Everything
We'll throw some items on. Alright, got items. Let's go ahead and fight it. So, regular stance. Yeah, we actually are attacking it from the settlement, it looks like. I don't think it used any of our movement speed, and we get decline attack, which means we're pretty much in the settlement. So, they are currently full speed, so if they lose the battle, they're dead. No retreat here. We just need to get them to flee. We don't necessarily need to kill everybody, so we'll focus on preservation, keeping our troops alive so we can fight the next battle. So we're going to push our blob up kind of in the center here, and then we're going to try to get them to attack. So we need to do some damage to them first.
swiftly.
Or they're going to come after us, which would be even better.
I move.
Biggest issue is they've got some fast-moving units with a decent amount of ammo, so we have to survive that. We don't want them to make contact with these guys, so let's pull them back. We'll figure out where we're going to commit them. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to go ahead and harass, which means we can go ahead and summon some skeletons. Should do some decent damage to them. So we'll do that a few times. See if we can focus down those guys. We'll dive bomb them a little bit as well. Get a few extra kills. And then if they bunch up heavily, we will Wind of Death. Right, I don't really want to go into melee too much, so let's kind of back out. There we go.
Swiftly.
Let's get another one of these guys back here.
Now,
How are we doing? We are taking some damage. Let's heal up. Man, they are swarming us.
at once.
We just need to hold, though. It definitely feels like we're fighting against the Mongols. Very similar tactics. The good thing is, I don't think they have a lot of ammo. I think they have like 20 or less.
At once.
Oh, did I misclicked.
I move swiftly.
Yeah, let's get our guy out of the middle. Yeah, we need to cast again soon. Come on, dude, go. So let's cast again. You know what we should do is just, wherever we cast, we'll just double up on it, because they don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage. Oh, he's got 36 skills. That's not that bad, actually. Okay, do we do a Wind of Death? We could do one right here. They're really bunched up. So as long as we're not hitting our own units, I think it's good. Yeah, let's do it. So we're going from 600 damage. Oh man, it went all the way back there. 600 to 32,000. So pretty good. I'd say that was a good cast. Let's also get another summon here.
Join my minions in undeath.
And then get a couple heals. Yeah, we haven't really lost that much. We could bring these guys in. I'm a little worried that as soon as we show, they're going to dump everything they have on us. So, yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. But this looks pretty good. I don't think they break anything. They're not going to get into our circle. And we've pretty much dealt a mortal blow to them. A lot of units for that, yeah. So I'm going to cut the rest. There we go. We got the win. And I think we're going to heal everybody up to full. So no losses, I believe. We didn't quite get everybody. We got most. And like I said, they're force march, so they're dead. Take about 22, almost 2,300. Faction destroyed. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we did take their last settlements. So they're gone. That's it for that battle, but we got to take the settlement. We're going to be left with 27 movement speed, or 27 movement points. This thing is worth 9 grand. Oh boy, do we take the chance? I guess it depends on how far it's going to kick us back, but there's no way of knowing. Yeah, that's a significant amount of money. So we're going to try to enter from a couple different spots. Got our lord over there to draw some troops away from these gates. And then we're going to try to enter from these two since there's no towers protecting them. So let's get on it. Pull this guy all the way down here. Get the dogs to attack the gates. These guys up and ready to enter the gates.
At once.
Yeah, their whole army's over here. So
Swiftly.
they're going to be caught off guard. I don't think we'll get the gate down in time, but we'll at least have a head start. We could start summoning units over here to delay them and cause them some issues. So how are we doing here? Yep, nobody's here. Nobody's here. So we should be able to get in fairly easily. I didn't realize how slow these units are at busting the gate down. It's been 6.5, coming up on 7 minutes. We're finally through the gates.
I move swiftly.
So let's get these guys in. We'll spawn a unit over here to distract them so we can at least get through before they start to plug it. So that should be their friction point. We do have an unholy lodestone, so we don't necessarily need to stay here, but we'll probably stay here for a little while at least. And then they haven't really sent anybody back here to defend the dogs. So we'll just leave them. We probably want to get summons off a cooldown, since it's going to take a while to get all these out. And then what we could also do is start spamming some nukes. So let's try and hit these chaos chariots back here. There we go. Might as well get some Deducible done. Oh wow, they hit hard. Alright, one volley. They wiped out our shields completely. We're not actually able to get in the gates. That's really bad. Let's keep spawning units here. See if we can beat them back. Also, we could do a Breath of Death or Wind of Death. Yeah, I'm not sure. We don't seem to be taking too much damage though, so that's a good sign. This corpse cart is taking damage though. I really don't want you to be up there on the front line. Let's get him back. We probably need to do a Wind of Death because this is getting a little out of hand. This is our skeleton warrior. That's the summon. So once he collapses, we'll go ahead and cast it right here and try and clear out all this. Yeah, if we go right through there, that should mostly hit just the enemy. Here we go. Yeah, right through all of their units. That did 17,000 damage. That's not that great, to be honest. But not that bad. How's our dogs doing? Still breaking through. These guys just broke through. We don't want to fight them. We just want to break the gate open and then keep those guys there. Corpse Cart, why are you out here by yourself, bro? I told you to get back. What the hell is going on, man? I don't understand this game. Okay, get in there and help him out because he's clearly not capable of doing it himself. What is this? Okay, do we need to keep nuking this? I think we might. Yeah, they have a lot of units right here. So let's cast it right through here. That's going to hit a lot of units. Get a bounce, hit that unit twice. 17 to 30, so we did about 13k there. Not quite that good. Okay, I am a little confused at what we're doing here. I don't know why these guys aren't pushing in. Are they blocking the gate? Maybe they're blocking it. Yeah, maybe they're blocking it so hard we can't even get in. So let's try and get these halberd chaos warriors out. Get a summon right here to help. And we'll heal our corpse cart just to make sure. Seems like he's pretty safe, but we'll help him out a little bit. What are we doing here? The gate's down in 1500 HP. They left this area, so let's just capture it. Yeah, they completely abandoned it. That's good. We can probably go do some shenanigans in the back. I mean, we're not really pushing in, but we're also not losing people. So, yeah, I don't know. It's probably bad, but maybe not as bad as it seems. We'll just keep plugging away at these guys. Let's get another skeleton warrior in there, and we just overcast. We failed it. All right, these guys captured. We can send them... Nope, somebody's coming. Let's just get back. How about the dogs? Yep, the dogs are here, and they are sending 2 units to guard. So we'll just leave them there for a little bit. Right, I'm going to try something here. So we're going to bounce it. We're going to do it through here. It's going to bounce off of this and come back here, I hope.
Doom and darkness.
Come on, bounce. Oh, well, that's not a bad bounce either, though. Yeah, wiped out some of our summons,
At
but
once.
I don't really care about them.
Swiftly.
34, yeah, that didn't do hardly any damage. They are starting to break, though, so we're making progress. It's just going to take a while, so let me start cutting this up. There's a really good spot right here for a death wind, or wind of death. That's going to hit these guys. It should bounce back and hit them twice. Yep. That did about a little more than 10,000 damage, so not bad.
At once.
We're officially out of winds of magic, and we're just going to survive off the black periapt and our shields, which seems to be working pretty well, except for this zombie unit. I don't know what happened there, but let's get them out. Okay, here we go. This is the dilemma. 20% unit replenishment in 5k, or sack it in 9k, but take the chance that we don't have enough movement speed. Yep, that was worth the risk. We just barely have enough,
Destruction.
so we'll definitely take it. Ooh, man, that's a lot of money. We just got 9 grand from that, plus 3 grand from the battle, and faction destroyed. Oh, yeah.
Darkness comes.
Now, this building, the landmark building, this might be worth doing right from the beginning. So, Winds of Magic, Power Reserve Capacity, faction-wide is plus 5. It's not bad. It costs 2 grand. Yeah, once you get up to tier 5, plus 20 is pretty good, but plus 5 is like whatever. I think what we'll do is just do the economic building. Maybe at tier 2 we'll build it. So that's the little island completely consolidated. I guess we still have to worry about these guys doing something stupid like trying to attack us before these armies are able to come through and take them out. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I'd like to ship these guys to the west and see if we can start taking lands over here. Yeah, if we can make landfall and start spreading in this area, I think that would be a good option. And we'll go just south to Languille.
Comes.
And let's go take Lyonesse.
It will be a mass grave.
We can just barely reach it, so we're definitely not sacking this. Maybe looting at best. This should be pretty straightforward. We have a we have a mortis engine here, so I don't think they can really do much of anything. We just need to get inside a gate. We'll go harass the field trebuchet, take that out, and then we should be good. Alright, probably not going to cover too much here, but we're hitting multiple gates. We've got dogs over there, Vargolf and our lord over here. We've got Cav over here, going to bust this gate down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these guys back and away from this area and try and get my stack inside before they can react. Like right now, they're all rushing over here, so I don't really want them to do that. Yeah, the ideal scenario is they come try to defend over here and deal with all this stuff, and then that leaves that one area vulnerable, so we could just throw our doom stack in there. So we'll come back when we're in. All right, this looks like 2 planets orbiting each other, orbiting around their center mass. Nobody wants to give up. They're just going to keep going. It's kind of funny. And they're killing our dogs, even though we're underneath a tower wall. But that's how this game is. There we go. Are we still orbiting? We're still orbiting. Let's see if we can cast on her. Here, orbit that. All right, she's dead. She got a cheeky hit off while she was routing, but it's all right. All right, you're probably not gonna catch her, so we'll just cast. Yeah, there she goes. She's dead. All right, we'll get in now. So we'll move everybody in. Here you go. We're in. Mortis engines here. I don't think they can really stop us. Let's see if they send their whole force, and then we can get an interesting fight. There we go. We got a nice, healthy fight here. They actually did quite a bit of damage to the Mortis engine, but was able to pull him back, get him healed up. And there's some really good opportunities for the Winds of Death. Just a little worried about it running rampant in our own lines. I wouldn't mind doing one right here, just angle it slightly away. Try and just completely destroy these Cav. Yeah, get out of here, Cav. Yeah, pretty much should be... Oh, we're getting hit by artillery. That's what that is. Okay, let's go destroy these guys. I totally forgot. They don't do a ton of damage, but it's enough that we don't want it to keep happening. Yeah, there we go. So that shouldn't be an issue. There we go. We got army loss. I don't think we took too many losses. There's a handful, but we'll heal up some of them at least. So between the Mortis engine getting 40k and the main hero getting close to 30k, it's pretty good. Took no losses. So we'll take the settlement and probably loot and occupy. For 1,000. Is it worth it or just occupy? Yeah, let's just occupy.
They will serve.
Yeah, it's got a port, so we'll make a little money from that at least. And this guy, unfortunately, we can't catch him, so he did get out. That's from the settlement garrison, or the yeah, he was inside the settlement.
Everything dies.
And I just realized we're at war with these people. We must have declared war on them for profit at some point, and now it's going to catch up with us. But actually, maybe not that bad of an idea, because we do have an army that's going to help clean up some of this. Maybe we clean up Mousillon, and then we can go back across, start taking land over here. Yeah, that way we're not wasting too much time traveling. This would be a great place to start an army because we have a lot of good units here. We even have a Mortis engine. Yeah, Mortis engine. We've got all the different knights. We've got 2 of each of the grave guards. I don't think we'll do it in this army. We don't really need it, but this is good to know. So we'll start one here at some point, I think. And move in just south a little bit to Massive Oracle. So we want to probably push west with this guy, but what I'm thinking is we might be able to push back somebody from here. Oh, I just realized. I think they took out one of our heroes. Did they? They did, those bastards. They assassinated somebody. But because he's Necro, I guess you can't. He just respawns. So that's good. But yeah, they took out one of our guys. So we'll have to wait a little bit to get him back. We definitely need a Necromancer in this army. So let's go ahead and put him in. Yeah, because he's low level. Alright, let's do this. Actually, I don't know what happened here. But we do have access to a Siegis attacker now. And we have access to a corpse cart. The Unholy Lodestone. So let's go ahead and get rid of one of these. Get rid of the Balefire. Yeah, we don't need that. I'd rather have the heal. And then we definitely need to have a siege attacker. Also, we don't have any Grave Guard units. So we'll take... Oh, whoops. I deleted one too many. Fine. So there we go. We've got a Grave Guard in here now. Well, 2, if you include that one. What happened to our units? Go. So Siege Attacker, we got everything we need in this army. Still needs to be a little bit upgraded, but we don't want to go too high because of the wages. So let's go attack this guy. It's probably going to be too much. He's most likely going to run. Yep, he's going to run. That's fine. But what I was hoping is that it runs into this guy, which it does. Perfect. So we can attack him with this army. But let's finish our move here. What in the world is going on down here? Let's go ahead and work our way down there. Actually, I wonder if we'll have enough movement speed to get there. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But what we should probably do is go channel stance. He's going to run. Oh, we can't reach him in channel. We can reach him in regular stance, though. Thank goodness. Yeah, that makes a big difference. And then we'll just attack at normal next turn. Oh, that's our... I'm an absolute idiot. That's our settlement.